Good morning and welcome to Your Daily Sparks. Dudley Ting was served as his father's assistant in the Philadelphia Episcopal Church and was elected its pastor when his father retired in 1854. He was only 29, but 2 years later he was forced to retire when he was forced to retire because he was vigorously preaching against slavery. He and his followers organised their own church, and elsewhere in the city his reputation grew. He began noontime Bible studies in the YMCA, and his ministry reached far beyond his own church's walls. Now, Dudley had a burden for leading husbands and fathers to Christ, and he helped them organise a great rally to reach men for Jesus. On March the 30th, 1858, 5,000 men gathered, and Dudley looked over this sea of faces and he said this: "I would rather this right arm were amputated at the trunk than I should come short of my duty to you in delivering God's message." Well, over 1,000 men were converted that day. 2 weeks later, Dudley was watching a corn thrasher in his barn when his sleeve was snared by the machine, and his arm was ripped from its socket and the main artery was severed. 4 days later, his right arm was amputated close to the shoulder, exactly as he had said just a few weeks before. Dudley was dying, and he told his father, "Stand up for Jesus, Father, and tell my brethren of the ministry and to stand up for Jesus." Well, Reverend George Duffield of Philadelphia's Temple Presbyterian Church was deeply stirred by Dudley's funeral. And the following Sunday he preached from Ephesians 6 about standing firm for Christ. He read a poem he had written, inspired by Dudley's words. The poem went like this: stand up for Jesus, ye soldiers of the cross. Lift high his royal banner, it must not suffer loss. Stand up for Jesus" soon became one of America's most favourite hymns, extending Dudley's dying words to tens of millions of people, even through to today. So today, remember Dudley and stand up for Jesus. We'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.